On the track for the nightcap, field of 7, going 6.5 furlongs. Here's your field. Number 1 is Paco's Pico, owned by Purple Rose Ranch or Three Sisters Racing, trained by M.L. Pierce. It's Jimmy Coates doing the riding. Scratch number 2, Monarcho's Dream. 3, Drive Happy, now ridden by Jose Vasquez. It was owned and trained by Mark Hibden. Number 4, Scratchy Apache, owned by Maria T. Gonzalez Delgadillo, trained by Dason Lavonway. Jaden Ironeyes is the rider. 5, P22, owned and trained by Sean Story. Kevin Serrano is the rider. That will be joining the post parade shortly. We're actually still on the track. That's the 5 that we're missing. Number 6 is Bluegrass Faith, owned by James Crotch, trained by James Crotch. Luis Valenzuela does the riding. 7, Buck Owens. Buck Owens, owned and trained by Sean Story. The rider, Daniel Aguilar. And saying yes to the crowd there, that's number 8, Fleet Ridge. Fleet Ridge, owned by Purple Rose Ranch or Three Sisters Racing, trained by M.L. Pierce. Francisco Amperon is the rider. That is your field for the nightcap. We've got 7 going 6.5 on the main track. Post time about 8 minutes away. Get your wagers down. Don't forget, got 12 more races coming at you tomorrow. So make your plans to be here. Here comes P22 on the racetrack, owned and trained by Sean Story. The rider, Kevin Serrano. The horse needs to come by the finish line here. That's the rules of racing. All right, post time coming up in 7 minutes. Make those wagers early. Last call, last race. right. You can see the starting gate right in front of us here. 6.5 furlongs. I tell you what, you can get to see what the gate crew does. Usually these thoroughbreds are pretty mellow, but in the last race, boy, Seeley's last tee, the one horse, went absolutely ballistic in the starting gate. Horse to keep an eye on next time out if the Americans stay calm in the gate. At the gate now for the 12th and final. Who's your favorite? Even money on number 8, Fleet Ridge. All right, field quickly moving along now. Buck Owens goes in. Now the favorite Fleet Ridge at 8-5. They're all in line. Starter Jesse Sherwood sends them on their way in the nightcap. From between horses, P22 going for lead now up on the outside. That is Bluegrass Faith. On the far outside, Fleet Ridge going to get caught 3 deep going into that turn. Gap of about 2, back 2. Scratchy Apache. That is Paco's Pico. Drive Happy between horses. And Buck Owens is the early trailer. But Buck Owens begins to pick it up from the back of the pack. Really, they're tightly bunched as they head up that backside. Who do you like? Who's got the lead? Well, the lead in the rail, that's going to go to Bluegrass Faith. Going to lead it there by about half a length over Fleet Ridge, who is second to the outside. That is P21 now much closer, followed by Scratchy Apache to the inside. Buck Owens continues that move from the back of the pack. Then there's Paco's Pico, who begins to drop back, and Bluegrass Faith begins to pick it up. They straighten away for home now, and they're going to come spinning out of that final turn. On the inside, Bluegrass Faith has a narrow lead along the rail. From between horses, that is Fleet Ridge. And now on the far outside, P21. And here they all come. Buck Owens with that late run. But we got a 3-horse battle to the wire. It is going to be P21, P21, P21 over Bluegrass Faith. Please hold all tickets. Please hold all tickets. Steward's inquiry into the running of the 12th race. That stretch run, they got in tight there a little bit. Steward's inquiry plus an objection, trainer's objection. 8 against 5. 8 against the 5. We got a jockey's objection, trainer's objection, steward's inquiry. Just hold all those tickets. 8 against 5. Once again, hold all tickets. Trainer's objection, jockey's objection, steward's inquiry. And it does involve the unofficial winner, number 5, P22. All right, hold all tickets, folks. This inquiry does involve your unofficial winner, so hold all tickets while we wait out the inquiry here. I want to remind you we have racing tomorrow at 1:30. Big 12 race card once again. Lots of trials for a rich futurity. Futurity's going to be worth $150,000, $170,000, a lot of money. Once again, there are several objections and a steward's inquiry. Hold all tickets. Steward's looking at the videotapes. All right, still waiting the results of that steward's inquiry, looking at the tapes. So the video now. Determine what happened down the stretch. 5, 6, and 8 all in tight quarters. Once again, hold all tickets. Still waiting the results of that steward's inquiry. And it does involve your unofficial winner. Once again, Steward's Inquiry, hold all tickets. Judge has been looking at the replays. I'm still waiting on that Steward's Inquiry. Steward's looking at that stretch run 5, 6, and 8 all in tight coming down the lane. Once again, very complex issue coming down the stretch 5, 6, and 8 all in tight. Stewart still examining those replays, the head-on shots, the pan shots. Once again, thank you for bearing with us here. We have a very lengthy inquiry. Steward's still examining the videotapes. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. The stewards have ruled there is going to be a double disqualification here in race number 12. A double disqualification here in race 12. Both number 5, P22, and number 6, Bluegrass Faith, have been disqualified. The new order of finish will appear on the totalizer board. Your now winner is number 4, Scratchy Apache. 7, Buck Owen, second. Number 8, Fleet Ridge, third. Once again, stewards ruled a double disqualification. Double disqualification. They ruled that both number 5, P22, and number 6, Bluegrass Faith, impeded the progress of number 8, Fleet Ridge, through the stretch. Rules of racing say you are disqualified, placed behind the horseshoe foul. Stewards ruled that number 5, P22, was more culpable and placed that one 5th. And number 6, Bluegrass Faith, disqualified and placed 4th. New order finish 4, 7, 8, 6, 5, 3, 1. Once again, double disqualification. We're going to make this race official here shortly. Toad is recalculating the pools. It's now official. And there's your official prices. Wow, $29 to show on number 4. Exacta 4720260. Boy, it's been a day for big payoffs. Let's check out that trifecta. Could be another big one. It's an all in the trifecta. 4-7 with anything in third gets you
Starter,
78
Sherwood
60.
sends
That
them on
does
their way
conclude
in
the
the
racing
nightcap.
program here this afternoon. Don't
From
forget
between
racing
horses,
tomorrow,
P22 going
Sunday
to lead now
racing
from
at
the outside.
1:30.
That is
Big
Bluegrass
12 race
Faith.
card. Got
On the far outside,
lots of quarter horse
Fleetwood's gonna
trials,
get
always
caught
exciting
pretty
for the
deep going
biggest
into that
futurity we
turn.
run here
Gap of
this
about
meet.
2, back 2.
Either racetrack, please
Scratchy
drive
and
carefully on the
Pappy.
way home. Thank
That is
you.
Paco's Pico.
And good night,
Drive
Sean.
Happy between horses and Buck Owens.